Hello, fellas and girls. Today is Jimmy Weldon and Webster Webfoot Day in Chickasha. Many of you know them, but for those who do not, I would like to tell you a little story about our guests. Once upon a time, there lived in Chickasha, Oklahoma, a boy named Jimmy Weldon. Jimmy was a happy little boy and always wanted to do something to entertain his pals because he knew that good, wholesome fun is very important for growing boys and girls. One day, there was a tiny knock on the door, and Jimmy thought to himself, I wonder who that can be. He opened the door, and you can imagine his surprise when he looked down into the big round eyes of the cutest little duck in the whole wide world. But he was completely bewildered when the little duck said to him, Are you Jimmy Weldon? Well, boys and girls, how would you feel if a duck talked to you? He finally managed to stammer around and answer yes, and felt rather foolish by asking the little duck what his name was. So, being very prompt and courteous, the little feathered friend said, My name is Webster Webfoot. Thus began a strange and wonderful friendship, very much like the experiences of Mr. Geppetto and Pinocchio. Webster Webfoot was actually born right here in Chickasha 3 years ago, and his master, Jimmy Weldon, has found him a nice new way of having fun with everyone on their very own television show in Dallas, Texas. You see, Webster is the only duck in the world that can talk the English language so that you and I can understand everything he says. Children are his special friends, and he insists that all of you boys and girls pay close attention to the safety rules in going to and from school. Now that is a very special rule of his for all the members of his club. He has his own club room where the members meet at Mr. Sanger Brothers department store in Dallas. Now, I can see that some of you are wondering just how I know all these things about Jimmy and Webster. So I'll let you in on a secret. I am Joe Weldon, Jimmy Weldon's brother and Webster Webfoot's uncle. They both have asked me to tell you to write them a letter or card in care of WFAA-TV, Dallas, Texas. This will make them very happy. Now for the surprise we're waiting for. Sit back and relax, and you will see Jimmy Weldon and Webster Webfoot on this very television set as guest stars on the Kate Smith Show from New York City.